I'm Anna from Our Savior School. I'm the social worker here. I wanted to let you know our privacy rules here. Anything that that's threatened against your life or someone else's life, we're required to report it, or any child abuse we are required to report as well. So what brings you here today?
Well, my relationship with my stepdad isn't so well. Basically, I feel awkward when I'm around him. I don't really feel included, like he thinks of me like he does his own children. I feel kind of like an outcast. He kind of treats me like an acquaintance, not a family member, which kind of makes me sad. The most contact we really have is just him saying hi, goodbye. That's basically it.
So you've never been close with your stepdad, just never?
No, not really.
Okay, alright. And what in his relationship with his kids? What do you observe that's like?
Well, he's just really close with them. They do stuff. They go outside and play catch. He's really active in their life, and I feel like I'm missing out because my real father is not in the picture, but I just feel like I'm just another person to him.
So how long has your stepdad and your mom been together?
Well, it's been about 5 years now, but the reason why I am so concerned with it now is because the older I get, the more I see I'm missing out. And I don't know, I don't really know how to deal with it or what to think, or I don't know.
Well, it's very understandable that you feel left out. You observe that he's going out doing things with your stepbrother and your stepsister. Does he invite you along ever?
Not really, but every once in a while, but I feel it's just more like he feels like he has to, not that he wants to.
Do you ever go with him when he does invite you?
Sometimes, but it's just different. I feel like an outcast.
Mm-hmm. How's your relationship with your mother?
My mom and I are close. We've kind of drifted apart in the last 5 years. We're not as close as we once used to be, but I mean, we're a lot closer than him and I are.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever go out as a family much, like including you and your mother?
Yeah, every once in a while. Not a lot. We're all kind of busy with our own stuff, but we go out every once in a while. We'll go out for dinner or go to a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too spectacular.
Yeah, and it's tough if you don't do much with the family, including your dad, your stepdad, and your stepbrother and sister as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Does your mom see the relationship with you and your stepdad?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, she realizes that I'm not as close to him as his own children, and she kind of understands that. But I feel like when he does ask me to go do stuff with them, I feel like it's my mom forcing him to, not his own will, but her pushing him for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How does your mom get along with your stepbrother and stepsister? Are they close?
Yeah, they're close. And that's why I feel like I'm missing out. Like, I see how close my mom is to him, and it's not her children, and I just wish my relationship with my stepdad could be like that.
So you want to build on this relationship with your stepdad because you see how well your mom and stepbrother and sister do get along.
Right.
But, okay. Which is very understandable. It's very tough for that. So do you feel very left out whenever, the very few times you do go out as a big family together, you feel really left out of the picture, even if your mom's there?
Not so much as when my mom's there, because she includes me, but it's basically just like when him and I are alone, or when his children, my stepbrother and stepsister, are there with us. It's better when my mom's there because I have my mom, but it's not the same when she's not there.
So is there the same relationship you have with your stepdad, with your stepbrother and sister?
I mean, we're close, but sometimes I feel like the babysitter is not really part of the family.
How old are they?
They're 4 and 6.
And you're 15, right? Yeah. So that, yeah. Maybe I wonder if there's, because of the age difference as well,
Right.
plays a role with your stepdad as well. Um, It's normal to feel left out in other situations too. You go to school, so what grade are you in?
I am a freshman.
Freshman? Okay. How's school and everything at school?
School's good. I like school. I'm active with sports, and
What sports do you play?
I play volleyball and softball.
And you have a lot of friends at school?
Yeah.
And you go out with your friends a lot?
But that's another thing, like, I see how close their families are, and I kind of just feel like I'm missing out.
And your dad, your real dad's not in the picture at all? You know where he is or anything?
No, he basically left my mom and I when I was 4, so it's just been me and her for a long time, and then she got married, and she's with this guy.
Do you feel that your stepdad's in the way at all?
No, because I want my mom to be happy, and I know he makes her happy. I just kind of wish I was more included in the picture.
Which is good that you're happy for your mother, and you don't see it as a negative thing.
Right.
I have a question. Well, what I want to work on with you is you becoming closer with your father. You want to become closer with your stepfather, which is a positive. It's a very good thing that you want to become close with him. Would you think that he would have you ever had any discussion about this with him at all, or do you think he feels the same way as you?
I don't know. I guess I've never really discussed it with him. I've discussed it with my mom. She tries to force it, but I don't think it's something that should be forced. It should just be there.
So you see, I wonder if he sees that there is this sort of friction between you guys too. Maybe in the future, you think he would be interested in coming in, or would that be too much to come in with you?
Well, if you think it would help the situation, then I would try it.
But like you said, you don't want to force it.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe our first step could be that you say something to him. You know, does he know that you're coming to a meeting with the school social work and all? But does your mother?
Yes.
Okay. I wonder if you don't know if your mom has mentioned this to your stepfather at all.
No, I don't know.
Probably not. Or okay. So we want to work on this relationship between you and your stepfather. Let's maybe at some point down the road, next time we meet, we can go over what else we can do. Some other time down the road, it'd be really nice if we could meet with your stepfather and let him know that you feel this way. You know, we want it to be out there so it can be worked on with you. So maybe in the future we could definitely bring him in and talk about it and when to build a relationship with that. Let him know how you feel. It's really important that he does know how you feel about this way. And then from there, hopefully you guys can build on to their relationship from that way. So overall, you feel very left out with your stepfather and your stepbrothers, your step-siblings. You feel like you babysit them. So, does he leave you with them?
Yeah.
Them a lot, you know? So what happens there? What happens whenever you feel like you are babysitting them, as you said?
Well, I just feel like I'm in charge of them, but he's leaving me with his kids, but he doesn't really look at me and his family, so I just feel like
You are
I'm the babysitter.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys do? Do you play with them?
Oh yeah, I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous of them, but I'm their big sister basically. So we play and watch movies, and I'm there for them.
That's good. That's positive. That's a high positive on the list. And it's good that you're active in sports, and you're involved in school. You have friends in school as well, and you have those relationships too. So I want to get your family involved as well, including your stepfather, your maybe possibly your mother, Your mom already knows you're here. So I think for next time we meet, discuss that more. If there's anything else that's happened since then, I'd like to really know about that too. And maybe discuss your grades in school as well also. So thanks for meeting with me, Donna.